Hey guys, it's Gio from OG. Today is December 15th, 2013, and I'm just here with you today to go over the Papa John site. Today we'll be doing a critique on what we can of this site, because there are a lot of issues going on, but we really have to keep it short and sweet. However, relative that term may be, because short and sweet for us is like 8 minutes. But on the home page, I'm noticing a few things that are wrong, and I'll just get into what's important in my opinion. Alright, the first thing is that if you scroll to the bottom of this page, you see what looks kind of like a sitemap. And there's a lot of information down here, which is a little disturbing because user focus generally with a website is, top left. In English at least, because that's how we read, that's how we see things first, that's how we that's how we pay attention to patterns. Putting this much down at the bottom looks a little tricky. And on top of that, this appears to be somewhat of a sitemap. However, there's a sitemap button. So if I go and I hit that, that takes me to a real sitemap, which is good. I mean, this sitemap, I don't mind it. It looks good. It navigates you apparently to wherever you want to go, which is great. That's what a sitemap should do. But the main issue I'm having is that this feels kind of like it's trying to be a sitemap also. And that is a little annoying. So that really is all I have to say about that. But going on to the next thing, I'm going to comment on these three hyperlinks, right? The first thing we notice is that there's an iPad optimized site, there's a mobile blah 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 for Android and iPhone, and there's another one for BlackBerry and Windows Phone. So okay, you have three different versions of the site aside from your desktop version. That's great. However, my issue is that you have hyperlinks to take users to those versions. If a user was to really go to that version of the site, I would hope that Papa John's does that automatically. For example, if you access this site from your iPad, I would hope that you get the iPad optimized version instead of this desktop version. Because if, hypothetically speaking, someone were to access Papa John's from their iPad and get the desktop site, which I'm assuming looks contorted and not the way it should look, they would have a lot of trouble navigating the site until they find this link all the way at the bottom. However, if they do address this issue and the version of the site scales to whatever device is being accessed from, then that's great. I have no problems there. This is a conditional thing because I really don't know if they've done it, and I haven't checked it from an iPad yet, so I don't know. So moving past that, another thing is this carousel. It looks fine. The aesthetics are cool. I have no problem with that. But my issue with this carousel is that when you click it, it only goes one item at a time. And that is kind of tedious. I wouldn't know that you have a an Android app on your site without having to click this 3 times. And additionally, if the user didn't even know there was 3 tabs, because how am I supposed to know where I'm going or what I'm going or how many there is? I mean, obviously you can click and check, but sometimes the user just won't know. You know what I mean? I might assume that if I click this, that's all you have, just an iPhone app, and I'd be like, oh, okay, cool, but I have an Android. So that can be tedious, because I think it'd be much easier if your user, for example, will be able to click this button once, and it would take you to the 3 on the left, and then you click it once on the right, and it would take you to 3 on the right. If you really did it like that, then that would make your life a little easier as a user, because there's only 6 items on this carousel. And since there are 6, 3 is a number that can be divided into 6. So you can technically go through to the right and through to the left with no problem with this current design. I wouldn't see a problem with that. Yeah, that's what I would have to say in regards to that. And additionally, How the hell does someone know you have an iPhone app and an Android app if that isn't even displayed on your page? Users have to navigate to this side of the carousel just to find out that you have these apps. So if users didn't know these things, I don't really think you're informing them well. But that's just the home page, and I'm going to have to get to some more stuff. So next, I'm going to go to the menu, right? And I'm not even going to address anything but this one gigantic problem. This tab says my address. You are giving away my information to whoever's on my computer accessing the Papa John site. And that's not cool because I'm not signed in, if you notice. I'm still signed out, or not signed in, or whatever, but they're taking user data from, the last time I accessed the site or the last time I ordered a pizza, and they're displaying it to me. I already know my address. And I really don't want everyone in the world to know my address, so I'm just saying that, it may not be the best idea to display personal details like that without someone signing in. That is an issue, in my opinion. Alright, so let's move to the special offers page. The special offers page also shows my address. Now, it's not in such detail as the menu page, but at the same time, it's kind of annoying when I am not signed in and you're showing people my stuff. Ooh, almost hit a curse word there. So I'm going to minimize my location details because I don't want that to be shown. But I'm going to do this to prove a point to users and show you that there's another thing wrong with the Papa John site. Let me go to the Papa Rewards page just because I feel like going to this page, right? And I'm going to go back to the special offers page. My location details are now shown again, and I have to minimize them again. In other words, this means that the Papa John site is forgetting the information that I just told it to remember. I just said, hey, I don't want to show my location details, and they forgot the second I came back to the page. And it wasn't forgotten the second I came back to the page. Apparently, once I left the page, that information went nowhere. And that seems to be the issue with it. Now, I don't know what Papa John's uses on their back end, but I know this is a bug they need to fix. So that's my issue with that aspect, at least. Let me go to the Papa Rewards page now. And this is another thing, right? I'm going to read this. Not to you guys right now, but I'm just saying this is an advertisement. That's clear enough to see, right? Why can't this go on the homepage? Because you're already doing tons of advertisements on the homepage. Try our new pizza. There's an Army Meal deal. There's an 8-inch Mega Cookie. And there's this gift season blah 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 on the left. So, why do you need to do another advertisement here? It's kind of a waste, in my opinion. And you waste a lot of space with it. This advertisement is huge. And all it does is it says, use Papa Rewards. Well, that's why we're here, right? Additionally, let's go to the bottom. Begin earning points today. Sign in. Okay, wait, so you're telling me all I need to do in order to earn Papa John Rewards points is sign in? Or whatever, I'm not even translating what you're saying in literal English. I'm just saying I need to sign in. That's what I need to do, right? In order to even get started doing this. Okay? Then why is there a sign in button up here and a sign in button down here? Right? That's, I don't want to say it's stupid, but it's annoying that you would send me to the same page twice. Additionally, why is the information, why is this page here? I don't get why this page exists. That's really my main issue with this. So the next thing is, here's the get started. If you actually look at the hyperlink, this get started button sends you to secure/register.html. Okay, well, let me go to create an account. Wow, ironically that sends me to secure/register.html. I would never, let me correct my English. I meant to say coincidentally. Coincidentally, it sends me to the same exact place. So all this is a glorified version of this My Order tab, which signs me in or lets me create an account. So you're reiterating information to me that I may not have known, but it's a waste of my time because you're making me do stuff that I already could have done up here. And you're displaying an advertisement that serves no purpose. You know, okay, so here it says I get a free pizza. Up here it says I get a free pizza too. Um, Let me go to the home page because I'm pretty sure I may be able to catch something that says free pizza there too. Get my own pizza, free pizza. Okay, the word free pizza is everywhere, but I don't think these all mean the same thing. So I'll give them credit for that. But at the same time, I do not see a purpose in the Papa Rewards page. You're just wasting the user's time with an extra page of information that they may not have needed to read. I'm pretty sure you could iterate that information much quicker without having to make me go to a page, scroll down, read this tedious information, and do the same exact thing you could have had me done from day one, which is just sign in or create an account. And that's going to conclude my review for the Papa John site, because I would rather not get into the rest of it. Thank you guys.